Goals give direction, but systems create transformation. If you want to see consistent results in your business or personal growth, you need to stop focusing on what your goals are. Rather, you need to start focusing on how you are going to show up daily to achieve them. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Whip and Chat podcast. I'm your host on this show. My name is Shefuni Dada, and I'm super excited to welcome you to this episode. If you are new here, you're welcome. This is that channel where we speak about everything entrepreneurship, the highs, the lows, the in-betweens, without gatekeeping anything. We give you the raw and real facts, everything you need to build a thriving business here in Nigeria, Africa, and anywhere in the world. So please, if you've not clicked that subscribe button, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel now. And while at it, I need you to switch on the notification bell so that you'll be the first set of privileged people to get notified when we upload new episodes every Saturday. And of course, don't forget to click the like button because this episode to get this each of the episodes in the faces of people that need to see them. So, welcome to this episode. In this episode, we are going to be talking about how to actually build systems that can help you to achieve your set goals. You know, every December, people go ahead to set goals, big goals, smart goals on how I want to grow my business. I want to read 365 books in the new year. I want to go on vacation. I want to get married. I want to have 3 kids. You know, several goals that people set every December. In fact, some people set goals. I want to acquire 1,000 new clients in our business, and all of that. As beautiful as these goals are, without systems that can help you to ensure that you show up daily to achieve them, you will not be able to achieve those goals. I remember a time in my business where we set goals to achieve a certain amount of money in the year, and by March, that was the end of first quarter of the year, I was already tired, overwhelmed, and I couldn't achieve the goal at the end of the year, of course. But I learned something very important, that it is not just about setting the goals, but having systems that I respect so much that I have to keep showing up for. Because when you form an habit and you consistently show up for the kind of systems that you've created, before you know what's happening, the result will come. It might not come initially, but you have to respect the system enough to keep showing up for it consistently. Now, I want us to dive into how we can have simple systems that can help our business grow. For example, if your goal this year is to grow your business revenue to 200 million naira, one of the systems you want to put in place, or the way you can put system in place, is to say that, oh, I will review sales every Monday, I will post twice daily on social media, I will follow up with leads twice in a week or every 3 p.m. Just having those systems in place that can ensure that those little things that you can set in place to ensure that your overall goals are being achieved. So in order for you to build systems that actually delivers results, I'm going to give us step by step of how you can be able to do it. And step 1 is for you to identify your most important outcomes of the year. Look at the year 2026. What are your top 3 most important outcomes? What are some of those things you want to achieve in the new year? What are some of those things you want your business to grow into? What are some of those things that personally you want to achieve in the new year? For example, I can say one of my top goals for personal development is to read 5 books on personal development, to read 3 books on leadership, to read 4 books on finance, and to read 2 books on human resource. making about 15 books in total. So if I'm doing that, how will I be able to achieve that? What are some of those systems I can put in place? I can tell myself that I will commit 20 minutes daily to reading. And looking at what my day looks like, I can either put that time in the morning or at night or in between work, but there must be a time allocated for it that is sacred and meant for that purpose only, and that I show up to fulfill every day. And before you know what's happening, I'm able to achieve that goal and even surpass it. Then the second thing is break them down into repeatable actions. Now you've identified your top three goals for the year in your business, in your personal development. You need to break them down into short, repeated action. Like the example I gave initially, I want to read 15 books in a year. Now, what are the short, repeated actions that I put in place? The short, repeated actions are for me to show up and read 20 minutes daily. 20 minutes might seem so small in the entire 24 hours. But by the time I consistently show up for that 20 minutes every day, I'm able to achieve my results. You may say that one of your topmost goals this year is to build your social media presence. Then you have to put systems in place. Say you want to build your social media presence, seems like a vague word. But one of the systems you can put in place is that I will show up and post once a day. I will shoot content every Saturday. I will post my content at least once a day. And in the days whereby no one even checks your post, no one is even liking your post, you respect your system by showing up to do that same thing over and over again. Trust me, life rewards consistency. Life rewards discipline. Then the third thing is to attach those actions to times and structures. Systems only work when they have rhythm. For example, the example I gave us initially, I want to build my social media presence. I shoot every Saturday. I post once daily. That way they are already in simple this thing. There's already time to it. There is already structure to it. So I know that every Saturday I have to shoot. Then the fourth step is track progress through metrics, not results. Don't ask yourself, did I achieve my goal yet? As my followers increase from 500 to 10,000, but ask yourself, did I show up for the systems I set? Did I show up for the structures I set? Because it is only a matter of time. Those structures will pay eventually. Bringing this to real life examples, I want you to think of some of those things that you want to achieve in your business. Probably in your business system, you want to plan your inventory. You want to have an inventory tracker. You want to be able to have a weekly or a consistent review session to be able to review customers' feedback or anything like that. Put them into actionable steps. Then I want you to know that most people fail not because their goals are wrong, but because their systems are weak. And you do not rise to the level of your goals, but you rise to the levels of your systems. So before you set those new goals, I want you to build systems, because consistency is built on structure. So before you set those new goals, I want you to build systems. Why? Because consistency is built on structure, and that is how transformation happens. So I want you to take out time this week to reflect on those goals that you set for the new year. What are the systems that you'll be putting in place to ensure that you achieve every of your set goals? What are those systems? What are those structures that you will show up to ensure that you achieve your goals? I would love to hear from you. I would love to read from you. Don't forget to drop some of those things you'll be doing differently this year in the comment section. I'd love to read them all. And please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so now. And don't forget to on the notification bell and also give this video a thumbs up. And of course, we don't gatekeep, so we share to all our friends, to all our lovers, to all our family members, to ensure that we all grow together in the new year 2026. So till the next time that we see, Bye.